mathsy.com. This is your Joycey ma'am. Today we are going to see in this video the continuation of median, statistics plus 10 math, NCERT. You are ready? Shall we start? Here we go. Children, we have studied the median in different types. How to find median when different types of the frequency distribution is given in the question. Now, we have to see two more methods as the continuation of the previous class or that is in the previous video. How to get our median when the frequency distribution is given in terms of less than or more than. So most of the students find little difficult to get the class intervals when the frequency distribution is given in terms of below or above. Below is nothing but less than and above is nothing but more than, what they mean it. So now we are going to see how to get our class interval and how to get our frequencies. Children, I told you in the previous video what is the frequency and what is the difference between the cumulative frequencies and the accumulated frequencies and just the frequencies. So now we are going to see mostly about this cumulative frequency and the accumulated frequency. We'll go for the first question. So find the median for the following frequency distribution. So this is method 5, where 4 methods we have seen in a different ways in our previous video. Now this is the method 5. The question is find the median for the following frequency distribution table. Frequency distribution table. And I told you children, for median you have to get 3 columns for the table to get our median class, lower limit, and then cumulative frequency and the frequency. For everything we have to draw 3 columns for finding median. Now I'm going to draw the question as it is given in the question paper. Then we will convert it into class interval. First, we will go for drawing the table here as the question given in the question paper. You will find mostly this kind of question under 5 marks section, that is section E in your board paper. So if you do the calculations, exact calculations, it's for sure to score 5 marks for this statistics. And statistics is one of the important chapters where the question most probably will come from this chapter for the board question paper. Now we move on to the question. So the question is having the columns and it is written the information, that is the data is given as less than 20 and less than 30, and it goes on for less than 40, less than 50, less than 60, and it goes on till less than 70, and then less than 80, and then 90 and 100. So we have a table till 90 and 100. So hope everyone get your table right now, the data right now. Now the another thing that is given is cumulative frequency. So the frequencies are 0, 4, 16, 30, 46, 66, distribution given in your question. Now, you will have the same doubt. Ma'am, why did you write the frequency under the column of cumulative frequency? I gave a hint in the previous video such that if the frequencies are in increasing order 0, 4, 16, 30, 46, 66, 82, 92 and then 100, it's not coming down. That means it is frequency, cumulative frequency given in the question. Now I understood these two, but I don't want this much. I want my class interval as well as the frequency, which I have to find it from the given data. So how do I get my data? So class interval and my frequency. Now less than 20, you will understand the gap between the less than information is 10. That is less than 20, less than 30, 40. So 40 minus 30 is 10, 30 minus 20 is 10. So you understood the gap in between the data is 10, 20, 30, 40. So my class size is going to be 10. So the class size of my class interval is 10. So what would be the previous number to get my class interval? That is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, so 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90 and then 90 to 100. Hope everyone get the class interval how to find it. Now I'm going to get my frequency. Always the first frequency less than 20, it is 0 given. And I'm going to get the next frequency. So less than 30, that is between 20 to 30, it is 4 given. Why? Because the same value is given, which is between 20 to 30, the cumulative frequency 4 is given. Now I'm going to get the rest of the frequency. Here the hint is, when you are given the below data or the less than the number, the data less than the data, then you will get your frequency just by subtracting the next number with the previous number, the succeeding number with the previous preceding number. Then you can get your frequency. For example, 16 minus 4 is nothing but 12. And 30 minus 16 is 14. 46 minus 30 is 16. And then 66 minus 46 is 20. 82 minus 66 is 12 minus 6 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. And then 92 minus 82 is 10. 100 minus 92 is 8. Now you can see your frequencies are 4, 12, 14, 16, 20, 16, 10, then 8. It's getting increased. Then it comes to the decreasing numbers. That means it is the frequency. And hope everyone know that when everything is added, it will be equal to the last cumulative frequency. So my answer is correct. What I found here is absolutely correct. Hope now everyone understood how do I get my class interval as well as my frequency so that I can get my median class. That's very important in this question. So the first thing is, whenever you are given less than, that means below or less than can be used for this data to find the median. You have to find your class interval such that the class size you will check it and you will pick up the previous number, which is 10 to 20, 20 to 30. And the frequencies, you will just get it by subtracting the number with the previous number. So you get your frequencies. This is the hint here in less than data frequency distribution. Now, I know my n is equal to 100. So I have to get my n by 2. So I'm going to get my n by 2 such that 100 divided by 2, which is equal to 50. So I get my 50. I will go and check where my 50 lies. My 50 lies here. So my class interval, it's going to be, I have to get my class interval such that this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, and the next one is this one. So 60 to 70, and this is my class interval, and my frequency is 20, and the cumulative frequency is 46. Hope everyone understood. My class interval is going to be, median class is going to be, median classes 60 to 70. That means my lower limit is going to be 60, and my frequency is 20, and my cumulative frequency is 46. I got all my values here, and you know H is nothing but 10. Now we are going to substitute in the formula to find our median after finding all the values. So as I told you in our previous video, please write all the description. That's very important so that you can go and pick up your exact value, just substitute it and get your median. As simple as that. So I will have my values, and I will write my values such like this, and then I will substitute it. Now my L is going to be, that is median is going to be L plus n by 2 minus CF divided by F into H. So my L is equal to 60 plus n by 2 is 50 minus cumulative frequency is 46 divided by the frequency is 20 into 10. 0, 0 gets cancelled. So 60 plus 4 divided by 2, which get cancelled twice. That is 60 plus 2 is equal to 62 is my median. So I got my median as just the number 62. That's it. Finish for this frequency distribution. Hope everyone get my point, how to get your class interval as well as frequency when the frequency distribution is given the data as less than or below. Both mean the same. Now we are moving to the next method, that is method 6. In this method, we are going to see above or more than data. So I am going to give the hint for this. That hint is not as same as this less than data. That hint is entirely different, but kind of similar to this. The same subtraction, everything you have to do it. So I am going for the 6th method, which says the median, the data like this. That is 6th method. I am going to have my table. Find the median for the following frequency distribution table, and I'm going to have my data like this. So which is, my data is more than 150, and then more than 140, and then more than 130, more than 120, more than 110, more than 100, and then more than 90, and the last one is more than 80. So this is my data given in my question. So I have to find the median for this data. And what would have been given here? Of course, that will be my accumulated frequencies. The frequencies given here is not the cumulative frequency given, it is given accumulated frequency. So I am writing it as accumulated frequency. But this is not going to help for our calculation, but it will help us to find the frequency for this class interval. So we cannot neglect it. You have to copy this accumulated frequency table. The accumulated frequency is given 0, 12, 27, 60, 105, 124, 141 and then 150. So you understood this is going to be my n. Any of it is going to be my n. Why? Because the total, it's totally accumulated and you get your 150. But when it is more than, it is not the cumulative frequency. So you will have in your mind, my cumulative frequency is going to be different from this accumulated frequency. That you should keep it in your mind. So now let me have my class interval. Now the class interval, you will start from the bottom, not from the above, the top. You will not start from the top. Instead, you will start from the bottom. As well as finding the frequency, you will start from the bottom. This is the difference between the below and above, less than and above, more than. So the differences, you will start for the more than from the bottom. So your class interval will be more than 80. That is, this is given more than 80. That means your class interval will start from 80 to 90. And this will be 90 to 100. This will be 100 to 110. Anyhow, the difference is 10. That hope you understand. 150 minus 140, the size is 10. So that's why I'm taking here 10, 80 to 90, 90 to 100, 100 to 120. Suppose if this is given 150 and here it is given 130, then my difference is 20. So I will start from here 80 to 100, 100 to 120. So accordingly, you will change the class interval based on the size, based on the difference of the numbers given in a data. Now 100 to 110, 110 to 120, 120 to 130 and 130 to 140, 140 to 150 and then it is more than 150. So I will go with 160. I will stop. Why? Because it is not advisable to go more than 160 to 170, 170 to 180. Why? Because there is no frequency given. So with the data what am I given, I will stop up to 150 to 160. Now 80 to 90, my frequency going to be subtracted from the bottom. So 150 minus 141, that is equal to 9. So my first frequency is 9. The next frequency 141 minus 124. So 11 minus 4 is 7 and then 3 minus 2 is 1. So this is going to be 17. Next 124 minus 105. So 14 minus 5 is 9. And then here 11 minus 1 minus 0 is 1, that is 90. Now 105 minus 60, that is 5 and 10 minus 6 is 4, that is 45. 60 minus 27, 10 minus 7 is 3, 5 minus 2 is 3 again, and then 27 minus 12, that is equal to 7 minus 2 is 5, and then 2 minus 1 is 1, and then 12 minus 0 is 12, and more than 150 to 160, that is equal to 0. So I get my number. When you add, you should get 150 here. We'll check it out whether we are getting 150. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 9 is 19. 19 plus 5 is 24. 24 plus 9 is 33. 33 plus 7 is 40. So 4 is the carryover. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 10 is 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. So I get my same number here, 150 to 150. That means my n by 2 is equal to, before that I have to get my cumulative frequency. This is not my cumulative frequency. So the first number is going to be 9 and the second number is 9 plus 7 is 6, 1, 26. So 26 plus 19, that is 5, 1, 45. 45 plus 45 is 90. 90 plus 33 is 3, and then 12, and then 15 plus 123 is 8, 7, and then, that is 3, and then 138, this is 150. So I get all my cumulative frequency. It is exactly the same. So more than 150, it is already given 0 here. That's why I get my 0 here. So now I'm going for my n by 2, that is 150 divided by 2, which is equal to 75. So I will go and check in my cumulative frequency, not in the accumulated frequency. So my 75 will lie here. So my median class is going to be this one. So that is 110 to 120. So my median class is equal to 110 to 120. That means my L becomes 110 and my frequency becomes 45 and my cumulative frequency also becomes 45, and you know H is equal to 10. Now we are going to substitute these values in our formula. So we can get our median just by substituting these values. So simple, the calculation is, so my median is equal to, I would have my median which is equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF divided by F into H, which is equal to my L is 110 plus n by 2 is 75 minus cumulative frequency is 45 divided by 45 into 10, that's equal to 110 plus 30 divided by 45 into 10. Now I cancel it. 6 5s are, 9 5s are, and then 2 3s are, 3 3s are. That is 110 plus 20 divided by 3, 110 plus 6.20, 6.66, which I can write it as 6.67. That means my median is 116.67 is my median. So I get my value, that is 116.67 is my median for this frequency distribution table. So my answer is 116.67 after my calculation. Now children, I tell you one more hint in this. That is, furthermore, we would not be drawing the class interval or the frequencies or the cumulative frequency. So no need of drawing table when you are asked to find the mode for the frequency distribution. Why? Because directly you can get it from the table given in the question paper. Now I would write, when I read my question, I understood that there is I have to find my mode. So what you would do immediately is you will write my mode formulae. That is mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. This is the formula for mode. So I would be given the table. I'm going to write the table. Find the mode for the following frequency distribution. That's my question. I understood. So I've written the formula here. So I'm just for your information, I'm writing the question. Find the mode for the following frequency distribution table. Following, this is your question going to be. Now I'm going to draw the table how the question would be given. Let me have my table here. So the question is compute mode or find the mode for the following distribution table. I'm given the class interval and the frequency. Children, one hint here, as I told you for the median, you have to make the class interval continuous. If not, so it is very important to make the class interval to be continuous. Let me have my class interval. This is method 1 under mode, class interval and the frequency. This is method 1 under mode. So class interval is 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 16, 16 to 20, 20 to 24, 24 to 28, 28 to 32, and then 32 to 36, 36 to 40. So I got my class interval. My frequency is 5, 7, 9, 17, 12, 10, 6, 3, 1, and the last one is 0. Now I'm going to get my formulate descriptions, which all I have to find it. What is the mode for the ungrouped data? The highest number of times the observation occurs, the frequency occurs. That's the mode for that ungrouped data. Now you are given grouped data. Means what? The highest frequency. The highest frequency, that is among all the frequencies, 17 is my highest frequency. So 17 is the highest frequency, and related to that my class interval is 12 to 16. So this is my F1, and this my just preceding the model class, the frequency preceding the model class is F0, and this succeeding the model class, that is F2. Hope everyone get this. So my F0 is equal to 9, F1 is equal to 17, F2 is equal to 12, and my model class is 12 to 16, values, I got it. I will go and substitute in my formula. So my formula says like this. That is, mod is equal to L plus mod is equal to L plus, my L is 12 plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2 into F1 minus F0 minus F2 is 12 into H is 4. So I have to substitute while keeping this value here. That's equal to 12 plus 17 minus 9 is 8 divided by 34 minus 21 into 4. That is 19 plus minus 12 minus 9 minus 12 is minus 21. That is 12 plus 8 by 13 into 4, which I can write it as 12 plus 32, 8 fours are 32 divided by 13. Now I'm going to get my division, which is 32 and 13. So 2 13s are 26. 12 minus 6 is 6.0. So 5 13s are 65. So I go with 4. 4 3s are 12, 1, and then 52. That is 8. And then put 0 and 5, 5 and 6. 6 3s are 18, 1, 78. So I stop here. That means 12 plus 2.46, which is equal to 14.46 is my mode. I got my answer 14.46. Thus, my answer is 14.46. So, hope everyone understood how the easy way you can get your mode. Children, I always tell my students, writing this is very important. When you write, you will never make a mistake. That will not take much time, as I told you in our previous videos. So just write it and go and pick up the numbers and just substitute it. You will get your perfect answer, absolute answer, without making any mistake at all. Now we move on to the next question, which is similar to this kind. So I would have my question as follows. That is, compute mode. So my question is compute mode for the following distribution table. So my question is given in a table. So my class interval and my frequency. So the class interval is given 1000 to 1500 and 1500 to 2000 and 2000 to 2500, 2500 to 3000 and 3500 to 3500 and 3500 to 4000 and 4000 to 4500, and I would have my last table as 4500 to 5000. So I'm going to have my frequencies right now. My frequencies are 24, 40, 33, 28, 30, 22, 16, and the last one, 7. Now you can check all your frequencies here. This is the highest frequency. So my model class is 1500 to 2000. I would write my pencil here itself F1, F0, and then this is F2. Previous one is F0, the next one is F2. So I would write here my F0 is equal to 24, F1 is equal to 40, F2 is equal to 33, and my model class is equal to 1500 to 2000. So I get my L is equal to 1500 and my H is equal to just a number 500. So I'll go and substitute all my values here. So my formula is I would have my formula mode is equal to L plus N by 2, F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H, which is equal to my L is 1500 plus F1 is 40 minus 24 divided by 2 into 40 minus F0 is 24 minus F2 is 33 into H is 500. So I would have my calculation, which is 60 divided by 80 minus 57 into 500, which is equal to 1500 plus 16 divided by 10 minus 7 is 3, 7 minus 5 is 2 into 500. Now I would have my value that is equal to 16 into 5 is 80. So 18,000 divided by 23. So I will have 8,000 divided by 23, which I would have for by 3. So 4 3s are 12 and it goes beyond 80. So I would have my 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. So this is 10 and this is 7. 10 minus 9 is 1 and 7 minus 6 is 1 and then 0. Now we would have our 4 times, that is 4 3s are 12, 1 3, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 1 is 9. And then 10 minus 8, 2 is 8 and then 10 minus 9 is 1. And then I bring my next 0 down. So it would go for 7 3s are 21. So 7 3s are 21, 2 7s are 14, 14 plus 2 is 16. So I would get 10 minus 1 is 9 and then 7 minus 6 is 1. I get this. If you want, you can go for one more 0. So you would get your number even if you get the number. You can go for 8, 8 3s are 24, 2, 8 2s are 16, 16 plus 2 is 184. So I would get my number as 1500 plus 347.8. So my answer is going to be the mode of this frequency distribution table is 1847.8 is my answer. So simple as that. So you can get your answer just by substituting the values, just by picking up the values that you have clearly written from the table. So hope everyone finding much easier nowadays in computing mean, median, mode for all the data that you had it. You had it for your practice or whatsoever may be. Hope everyone understood this kind of question, and then we move on to the next question. Children, we move on to the method 2 for finding mode for the following frequency distribution table. Now you can see here the class intervals are given like discontinuous. There is no continuous class interval. So I told you for median and mode, the class interval must be continuous. So let me make my class interval continuous. So I will subtract 0.5 from the lower limit, add 0.5 to the upper limit. So my class interval becomes 4.5 to 14.5 and 14.5 to 24.5, 24.5 to 34.5, 34.5 to 44.5, 44.5 to 54.5, 54.5 to 64.5. Now I get my class interval. Then I am going to choose my mode class. That is, this is my highest frequency. So this is my F1 and this is my F0 and this is my F2. So I would write my F0 is equal to 23, F1 is equal to 23, F2 is equal to 14 and my modal class is equal to, modal class is 34.5 to 44.5. So my L is equal to 34.5 and my H becomes 10 here. 14.5 minus 4.5 is nothing but 10. So I would go for substituting my values in my formula and I get my mode. So my statistics calculation becoming much easier than what you have thought. So mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H, which is equal to L is 34.5 plus F1 is 23 minus 21 divided by 2 into 23 minus 21 minus 14 into H is 10, which is equal to 34.5 plus 2 by 2 into 23 is 46 minus 21 minus 14 is 35, which is into 10, that's equal to 34.5 plus 2 by 46 minus 35 is 11 into 10, which is 20. I can write 2 into 10 is 20. Now I'm going to divide 20 by 11. 1 11s are 11, 9.0, 8 11s are 88, 2, 0, that is 1 11s are. So my answer is going to be 34.5 plus 1.81. So I'm going to add 34.5 with my 1.81. That is 1, 13, 1, that is 6, 3. So my answer is 36.31. As simple as that. I got my value for mode, which is 36.31. Children, hope everyone understood by this time how to calculate mean, median, mode in different methods when the frequency distribution is given different kind. Hope everyone understood this. Until we meet in the next video with the next set of concept. Take care. Bye-bye.